Hello, and welcome to Moscato and Tea. This is the show for all things beauty, business, and community. With your hosts, Inez and Chiquita, keeping it raw, real, and unfiltered. What it do, boo? Sorry, you kill me. What up, lady? How you doing?
How are you? I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. You be killing me.
Listen.
I have to say I look forward to our sessions together in our podcast because you be killing me.
I know. What can I say? I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of things.
I know.
Slowly but surely.
Doing a little happy dance.
Yes. I had me a little, Starbucks and everything. So it's like I'm back in the groove of things.
Yeah.
Getting the conversation going and just figuring things out and trying to wake up and, it's all that. But today we're going to get into some things because I was one of those people that was like, oh, no, that doesn't work. This isn't a real thing. I don't believe in it. And
yeah, you're negative Nancy, naysayer.
I don't want to go all the way like that.
Naysayer.
But when I did it.
As a matter of fact, okay, so people are probably wondering, what are you talking about?
Yes.
Because I know what you're talking about.
See, I like to ease them
our
into
audience.
it.
Yeah, our audience has no idea what you're talking about.
I am talking about creating a vision board.
Okay, so I'm laughing and I'm saying, because every year, pre-pandemic, and then after the pandemic I didn't, but usually every year I like to do at the beginning of the year, a vision board of what it's going to be. And so this year I had a vision board party where I invite friends over and everybody brings different types of magazines. Yeah, you denied and declined, but whatever. And
the way she looking at me, y'all.
And they bring different kind of magazines, and we sit there and we create our vision boards. Well, she decided to be negative Nancy and solo bolo and do it herself, but whatever. So let's talk about the vision board.
Yes. So I created a digital vision board at home. I was just like bored or whatever, finished doing whatever I was doing. And then I was like, let me just do this just to see how it goes. I wasn't going to put too much into it, too much thought into it. And then I put one together. Should I say what's on it or?
Just put your goals. How about that? Your goals and your intuition. Okay.
My goals.
You know what? Because you've had some of these things happen.
That's what it goes into.
Go ahead.
My goals overall was, to continue to grow as an author, get back into, filming, and ultimately, I always tell my friends, one day we're gonna be on a yacht celebrating and everything.
So you're gonna film me, and I'm gonna be on the yacht.
Yes.
So,
and that's kind of the things that my focus and just continue to elevate with things. And so, come to find out, after I do it this was on a Sunday, I created it. Come Monday, I'm getting emails about projects and about, very See, there you go. I was basically emails about some good things. I basically got nominated for awards.
Yes.
Like first time ever, got nominated for awards, got represented in some different magazines.
Mind you, her awards are in her writing.
Yes, in my writing, sorry. Nominated best for author of the year, best romance. It was another one, I can't even think of what it was.
I voted.
Yes. I was like, I texted everybody.
Vote.
Like, vote. And then it was just like so many different things just kept coming. Even, my author royalties, like different things ended up, like paperback books selling hundreds and hundreds of copies. So it's just like all these different things kept happening. And this was like a week after doing that vision board. And I'm like, what is going on? And I texted.
Yes. Go ahead, tell me.
I texted you, and I was like, blah, 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 this is going on, whatever, this is going on. Texted out other friends, and I was just like, what is going on in the world? And
I will tell you, I believe that our words and what we tell the universe is super powerful in what we want.
I'm a
and
believer.
the reason I like to do vision boards, because it clarifies and it tells the universe what it is that you want. Listen, I'm not here to preach because we got all the, but what I've noticed for myself that creating a vision board gives you focus, and it tells you, and even if you say it out loud, I want this. You're putting it out to the universe. You're putting out to yourself, and it brings those things. I know vision boards work because before I moved out to LA, years ago, I made a vision board of certain things that I wanted, and I wish I could find that board, but I've moved so many times I probably lost that board. But I put certain things that I wanted, and within a couple of years of me moving to LA, half of the stuff I put on my vision board had come to fruition.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? One day I was looking, I go, wait a minute, this, oh my gosh, this is what I put.
Yeah.
So that right there was one of those, and then we get, myself personally got caught up with life and stuff, and I quit doing vision boards
This is my first time doing one.
As much as I did. Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? It's 2022. We're just coming out of a pandemic. You can't live in that. So let's do a vision board party. And the reason it's that is that the creativity and what you're telling the universe that you need other people to create your
that energy,
and that vibe. So the fact that you even did it all on your own was amazing.
Yes.
And the fact that it's already, I'm not surprised it's coming to fruition because you were almost already there. You just needed more focus, toned in, and tell the universe I am ready for these things to come into my life.
I agree.
So I'm super happy for you, and I'm super excited. So it made me up my vision board even more.
Yeah.
It pushed me to even more and be like, oh man, I forgot this, I forgot that. So I'm super happy that, and every year, you redo it.
I'm going to do another one.
It's a yearly thing because you want to give yourself a year to at least try to get those goals, and then you take out the goals that you got, and then you add new ones to the ones. So, or the ones you haven't achieved, you keep putting them on there.
Yeah, I want to be on one of those like USA Today bestseller lists one day. So I put that on there.
No, you will be there. So you keep putting that out there. But I'm like super excited, and I'm super proud of you. Even though it would have been better at you being in my house, but that's just me being salty. But it is.
Yes. I apologize because I could have gone.
Of course you could.
Because I wasn't driving. Because I don't.
Listen,
and I had a ride, but I was just lazy.
Because the person, she was like, "Oh, I'll bring her," and then I was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm so,"
because I didn't believe it. I was just like,
sick. I was like, "I'm so sick of her not coming and not doing." Old lady,
listen. But I did ended up doing one, and like it really has just like opened my eyes and doing a lot of speaking positive intent on things.
Yes.
And staying away from negative people and negative things and social media negative, like away from all that, and just focus on the positive. And like the growth I've seen with different things is just insane.
I love it.
It's crazy.
It's crazy,
I'm
right?
so like, wow.
And I think that's why I think the reason I like to do, because you're not the only one. I have someone in my, a really good, she's my sister. Like, we're like sisters in a way. I don't have a sister, I have a brother, but she is my sister. She was just like you. Negative Nancy. She she didn't even want to do the vision board.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah. Me and our other homie were the only one. By the end of us doing the she got so into her vision board that she totally forgot, and then she was like, wow, this was really fun. I'm like, why are you all fighting the universe? This is what you want. I don't get why you're fighting the universe so much. And a lot of the stuff that she put has already come to fruition on her vision board, and I was like, why are you fighting yourself? That's the question.
I don't know why people do that. Why I did, it's just, I don't know. I guess it's one of those things where it's like, if it's not like a tangible thing you can hold.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, since that's what you.
I'm thinking that's what it is. Probably.
But I'm gonna say, but then what about your spirituality and what you believe? That's not tangible. That's something you believe, and it comes in your. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So why wouldn't you do it in yourself and say to the universe, "This is what I want"?
Yeah.
Then it's kind of funny that. It doesn't matter what you believe. I don't care what religion. I love everybody. I don't care what you believe or whatever. how do you connect to, because that you can't see it. It's something you feel, right? And it's something you believe. So a vision board is telling yourself, your soul, and the universe, or whatever high you would lead, whatever it is, that I am ready and I'm connecting and this is what I want. So for you to, say it's not tangible, but there you have the proof is in the pudding.
It's so true.
You say, I pray to God, I pray to God. Okay, but this is because I'm saying what you believe in, whatever you saying, God, whatever. Pray to God. But how does God know what you want if you can't show him what it is that you want?
Touche. Yeah.
Right? So once you showed him what it is exactly that you wanted, it's been rolling.
It's been rolling steady.
Exactly.
And, and there's hopefully projects for the podcast.
Absolutely. And then here's the whole thing, Mind you, when we've been trying to get back in the studio for a while, and you were always like, no, I was like, because you didn't have focus.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You didn't have focus. The minute you did that vision board and I did my vision board, where are we? Back in the studio.
Yeah.
Right? Because then we're telling the universe what it is, and connecting to our spirit and our own guides or whatever it is you believe in, and saying to the world in the higher, what we cannot see, this is what I want and this is what it is.
Exactly.
So, for me, it's like the podcast. We said we want sponsorships.
Yes.
We want to grow this because when we were on a roll before the pandemic hit, we were doing changes, we were doing this, but without that
guests,
we had guests. We're gonna get back there.
Oh yeah,
we'll get back there. It's just now, sometimes I always say sometimes shit has to be knocked down to rebuild and do it again.
Yeah,
not a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
But I've noticed your different attitude with the podcast. I've noticed your different attitude with your books. I've noticed a lot of difference in your own behavior.
Oh yeah,
with you just doing that vision board.
Yeah. Oh, completely. I stay out of all the drama from everything and everybody, author, all that stuff, work stuff, all that stuff, and just focus on my development, my growth,
which I love.
Health.
Yeah, health. I see, I was like, oh, girl, your pants, what?
Listen.
You're looking, your skin's glowing, you popping. I said, wait a minute, what's going on here? Because, I'm always popping, but that's beside the point.
Here you go. Here you go.
This Aries girl, always on one.
Oh, my God.
But, I see a different, even with our text messaging, I could feel your energy and your vibe and your vibration much higher because you focused and you did that vision board. I mean, I'm not a preachy person and I'm not, trying to say, but if you believe in something and you put it out there,
I agree.
if it's meant for you, it will be yours.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If it's not meant for you, it's not going to be yours, whatever your destiny may be.
Yeah.
But in your heart and in your soul, writing is for you.
Yes.
That is your passion.
Oh, yes.
You love
it.
Right. But you love it, right?
Yes.
So the only person who can believe in yourself is you. I can believe in you all I want, but if you don't do it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell people to visualize it and to see it in front of you gives you that, oh, this is what I really want. And then it gives you drive. And even myself, sometimes I'll be like, I've got so much has happened with business and stuff for me that sometimes I'm going to be like, I give up. Yeah, but now I look at that vision board.
I was close. I was that probably months ago.
Yeah, you were. I remember. I was like, girl,
do I need to move back to Tennessee and just be like...
I know. I was like, calm down. We're in there. And then also, it didn't help that we were in a pandemic and isolated.
Yes.
And that we weren't around people.
Yes.
You're already a hermit. Yeah. And then you're already a hermit. And with the pandemic, it even made you a bigger hermit.
Oh, yeah. I was like, don't nobody call me.
Yes. I was like... I'm like, hey, you good, girl? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, okay. That's. I was like,
if people want to FaceTime, I'm like, y'all better leave me alone.
I know. FaceTime, do all that. I was like, hey. I was like, oh goodness.
Yeah.
The fact though, that last year in September, you did. That was a little bit of a peak of a hole when it was your birthday, and you're like, come out for my. I was like, you want to go out for your birthday?
Yeah.
I wasn't missing that. I was there in a second. But that's beside the, and then still went into the hermit. I'm like, girl, come on. I was like, oh, brother.
I mean, I went to Pacific Palisades with our other friend like a week or two ago. So I'm slowly getting back out there.
Which is good because our other friend is your BFF. You need to be going... you need to be going. I'd be like, have you seen?
I know.
She's like, I go, have you seen my podcast partner? Because that's your BFF.
It's both of our BFFs.
She laughs. She goes, girl. I was like, would you get her out the house? Is she still in the house? Because
you're not more.
Yes,
what makes this podcast work? You're the more outgoing. And
out of our dynamic of the three of us as our friends, the three of us in particular.
Yes.
Because we have other friends in that group, but the three of us.
I know.
I am the loud, obnoxious, out there. Let's do everything.
Yes.
You're like, no, let's sit at home and I want to be a hermit. And the other one's kind of, let me decide what my mood is like.
True. Oh my God.
I'm like,
it's so true.
I was like, are you down?
Is it Three Stooges?
Yeah, pretty much. So it's very funny how all three, and we're all very different.
Yes.
We're all very different.
So different.
Personalities, it's too...
like everything.
Yeah, and then...
it's so funny.
And then, our other friend is more like, now she's into light love and what's my soul feeling? I'm like, listen, girl, let your soul tell you we got to go out and go see some people.
Listen, well, I will say with our other friend, and she's been on the show, Tiffany, I will say that I do purchase... I told her this. I love her products that she's doing now. Mm-hmm. She has different body butters.
Okay.
I do love that.
Okay, she stepped into my lane, but I love her so she can stay in my lane. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, she stepped into.
How was your lane with that stuff?
Yeah, she stepped into my lane.
Yes. I didn't even think about that.
I was like, you need to stick to your lane, and you're coming over to my lane. I didn't go to your lane.
Y'all are a mess.
But I love her, so I feel nothing but happiness. Mm-hmm. And we're in the same, but we're two opposite people.
Oh, yes.
I just talk shit because I'm a shit talker.
Exactly, it's fun.
But I'm super happy for her. I'm super excited for her. As a matter of fact, you guys, I'm really just joking. But her, our friend Tiffany, who's going into the beauty and doing certain things, and I'm in the beauty biz as well. But she was more hair than skin and other things. Now she's dealing more in the skin. We actually talk and we, I help her out. She helps me out.
Collaborate.
Collaborate. There's no. This is what I mean. There's no ill will. We want each other
There's
to
room
succeed.
For everybody.
Of course.
Yes. I buy both of y'all stuff.
She's more natural going, I'm more like glam and certain things just because of my license, her license. It's different.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those things that I think is really important for me. I keep, the pandemic changed a lot for me personally. I was at my 5-year point in my salon and doing everything, and I was about to take it to the next level. Pandemic hit, and then I lost everything again. I'm like, listen, you guys, I'm going to tell you, being a business owner is peaks and valleys. This is my third business I've lost due to circumstances. Some of them are in my control, and some are beyond my control, like the pandemic. It was beyond my control.
Yeah.
So I had to make a decision.
Yeah.
Do I stay in the salon or do I let it go and go into the other aspect of what I wanted to do and I've been doing? I've been wanting to do, but because of other things, I kept pushing that aside.
Yeah.
So I let go of my salon, which was the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
Like it was as a matter of fact, I'm going to keep it 100. I was in a pretty sad depression for a long, because that was my baby. That was me. I worked hard. It was my hands. I had everything. I had gotten out of a bad situation to do it by myself. Had a huge clientele, had everything. And to let it go was very, very difficult. I put a lot of time, money. But, like it says, one door closes, you open another. So I had to close that door to open this door. And so with me opening this door, I decided to go ahead and really focus on my body hair care products. So it's evolved so big that I don't even know what to do with it. Yeah, it started off with one product that I had made, formulated, doing everything. Now, I launched it in November. I have a trio kit, which is like an ingrown serum, an oil, after oil for your body, and an exfoliating glove, a 3 trio kit. Whatever, doing good, it's great, but that's not enough for me. So with that said, I decided that my voice for who I am and what I was trying to put in for my product line wasn't being heard properly. So I am redoing my voice again.
Oh.
But I'm not rebranding. It's still Inez Laval. It's still all of those things. But I tweaked a couple of things to redoing. And then so within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing I'm going to drop a new a box, a really amazing, cute body hair care box in June for summer.
Okay.
So right now I'm working on that to prepare for the launch of that in June, which I'm super excited with. My brand language is going to be different. Okay. My brand language, see, what happened was with this one, with the first launch I had, it was more very clinical, very aesthetic, because I'm an esthetician by trade. So, sometimes I get in my head and thinking it's like, oh, everybody and people understand what the hell I'm talking about. But they don't.
Yeah.
They don't. Unless you're my client, you get it. But the world and everybody else doesn't see it that way. And I'm not a super stuffy esty. Like, I'm not.
No, you're not. Let me tell you, you are not.
I am not a stuffy esty. I've never been. I've always kind of walked to my own drum to the point where sometimes the managers or people that I used to work for would be like, you got to tone it and be, but this is me. So I decided with this new launch, I was going to make it more me and be, because, I'm crass.
Yeah, yes.
I could give zeros.
Yes.
That I'm straight to the point and direct. So if I say your balls are dusty, your balls are dusty.
Listen, so I remember that time I came for an appointment and the guy was there and you, I forgot what you said to him, but it was just like a nest.
Yes, I was like, don't come in with your dusty, crusty, linty balls again.
Something like
Make
that.
sure you clean that up before you get over here.
Yeah.
So that is me. My clients know that. And that's why my clients see me a mess. So I decided that it's going to be more me instead of just, clinical and everything else. So I'm working on that right now. It's getting there. I'm getting ready for the new product. I found another. I used to have a manufacturer in the East Coast, but my manufacturer in the East Coast, it was just, sometimes you got to let shit go when it's not working. Yeah. So, and I don't think my manufacturer and I were, at first we saw eye to eye, but then it didn't. So I'm letting it go. And I found actually a manufacturer in California, which I'm super excited about. And then also I brought my mom in on the business. So now my mom is my business partner. And so she's in and part of all of this. So she's super excited about that. I'm excited about that. I'm really making it more of a family business. Yeah. So my mom's been really critical. I'm like crucial, not critical, but crucial in a lot of the decisions and stuff we're making. I'm CEO. I always tell her, you can put in, but I'm going to say last word. She always my mom knows me.
Yes.
But, and so we're doing all of that. And then I think my mom's coming out because my mom lives in Northern Cali, so a lot of our meetings are via Zoom. Okay. So my mom's coming out in March, right around the corner sometime. And then we're going to go in April, like early April. We're going to go visit the manufacturing company in Southern California where they're going to manufacture my stuff and do it. So I'm super excited about that. So things are moving in a good direction where I wanted to move.
That's good.
But yeah, I got my photo shoots. I got a lot on my plate. And I'm acting like I don't.
Yeah.
And I'm acting like I could just chill out.
Yeah.
Plus, on top of that, I had some injuries, so I've been like dealing with that.
Yeah, how is that going?
Girl, it's going. I'm still
working through it.
I'm still working through it. Okay. I'm still working through it. But you gotta push forward when you're going. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing a lot better. Like I'm doing better, but I still got some issues that I got to deal with, and I got to go see an orthopedic now. Okay. So that's where I'm kind of like, that's where the slowing down has happened. So for us to even be here now, it's like a whole good thing.
Yes. Big time. Because I've been there with injuries and everything, and it's just like, sometimes it is good to slow down. To really,
for sure.
Pay attention to the health. I'm actually thinking about getting laser eye surgery.
Girl, let's not talk about that because I'm in denial.
Listen.
About having to see in my glasses.
Yeah.
I have a pair, and I barely can see with those.
Yeah.
I'm like this with the everything far away.
That's why sometimes I get nervous with driving because it's like my eye.
Right?
It's really like.
I thought, you know what? That's so crazy because lately I'm speed racer, right? They say I put on some gloves on me and I'm ready to roll. I've always been like that. My dad would always call me Leadfoot because I'd be like, vroom. So
that's why I always make you guys drive whenever y'all want to go somewhere, with a friend, because it's like my eyes are really bad.
Right.
Stuff,
and so ever since I started wearing glasses at night, I know I don't need them, but there's a paranoia in me that I'm like, am I seeing right? Is that there? And now I'm feeling like I'm driving like a grandma.
Yeah. No, seriously. At night, I have to wear my glasses. Otherwise, I can't drive because the lights. And then I can't see the signs.
And that's my thing. I was like, am I going to get there where I can't see nothing? Yeah. And I'm going to be like, that's me. Like, I'm a steer for no reason, just because of my glasses. Yes. I'm like, but I'm at work, But you know what that has to do with? A lot of it has to do the fact that we're on the computer so much.
I mean, writing.
You're writing, right? And you're on the computer. Yeah. Mine was due to so many years of waxing and focusing. Yeah. Like, hair follicle and phalo hairs. They're tiny, and you're looking in there and you're focused to the fact where the doctor said that my eyes automatically focus and they don't know how to relax. When I look down, they focus because I'm looking at something. But then when I relax, they don't know how to relax. Same with on the computer. We're so focused on the screen that when you try to relax, the eyes are still super focused. And that's what happens why we need glasses.
Bad. I'll look into maybe getting my eye doctor to come in and we could talk about the whole, the
whole process. Yeah.
So I think that'd be really good for people.
Yeah, for people, because, listen, I look cute with or without glasses. So that's beside the point. And, glasses
I
nowadays.
love my glasses, but sometimes it's like it can be a little painful over the ears.
And the ear, like in the back.
So it's like maybe I want to get the
and then I don't want
to
get the nose.
Yeah,
the indentations.
Yes,
my mom has them for years of wearing glasses. That I don't want the little indentations. And then I always tell my mom I don't want to go to hers because her glasses are like super super thick.
Oh yeah,
as we say in Spanish, culo de botella. Her Coke bottle glasses.
You so shady.
She kicked my ass right now. She's like, we should be really.
You are so shady.
Really.
Oh, my God. It's a mess. But are you changing, you're not changing the name of the company at all? Okay. Okay.
It's still me.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Because I did a giveaway and everything with the product and all that.
No, but that's my limited edition launch. So what I'm doing is I've realized that I because of the way I work and I think, and the way the body works and what I'm doing limited edition per season kicks. Okay. So each season and each thing is going to be a little bit different. It's gonna change. The kit's gonna kind of change according to the weather and the season because that's what happens with body.
That's true.
Do you know what I'm saying? In the summer, you might be like super oily. You don't really feel like it. But in the winter, you dry and rough. And then in the spring, because you just came out of the dryness, now your body's trying to acclimate. So you might need a little bit more moisture. So there's all kinds of different things that go into that. Yeah. So that's where I said the license and the aesthetic girl starts thinking and about it. And honestly, the body hair care line is basically for anybody who has body hair or no body hair. Okay. So it's about really taking care of your body.
Yeah.
Everybody always focuses on the face.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
people
so true.
People will spend money on their face.
That's true.
The face. But what about your body?
Yeah.
Your arms, they be scaling. You need
So true.
you sugar, you wax, you shave, you laser. I don't care what you do. Your skin still needs the integrity to be able to deal with those things. So you wonder why you have ingrowns, discoloration. Like you should be using sunscreen not only like on your face, on your body. Décolleté. People always wonder chest décolleté, especially women. It starts to crinkle and get why the sun. We forget. Hyperpigmentation, discoloration, even for everybody.
I actually need to get you to look at because I have like a little spot on my wrist from a sore. I mean, it's cleared up, but still, it's like I need to get something to.
Yeah, right.
Get that
so you got to, my new brightening serum will be coming out in the fall. I mean, in the summer.
Plug it, girl. Plug it.
Hey, but anyways, so my whole idea was to do that. Mm-hmm. So it's about body hair care. Mm-hmm. So if you got hair, everybody has hair on their body. Mm-hmm. You either remove it or you keep it. Mm-hmm. But it all needs to be stayed in integrity and keeping it so that way we're living longer. We want our skin to, reflect that and be in good and healthy, looking good and healthy like they do their face.
So true. So true. Okay. Listen, I'm right there with you. I'll be the first one in line.
Girl, you're always the first one in line to be like, hey.
Yes.
Hey, I've been, plugging your love books too.
Listen, you are a mess.
As a matter of fact, you guys should follow her on TikTok with her. She gives little snippets of her book. I die. I was like, whoa, girl, that's a hot book.
Listen, I can only write about it because I know it. Ain't nothing happening in the real world.
It's a desert, but at least you can read it in the book.
I am done with. And on that note, I want to thank you guys for listening because I'm done with her. And we will talk to you guys again. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Take a little time to enjoy your brand of Moscato and Tea with us every day. Subscribe, rate, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and MoscatoandTea.com.